Hello everyone, it's Michael Mansell here, just coming online right now. Everybody should be logging in. There they come. Just going to give it a few minutes here for everybody to get a chance to get connected into the broadcast. It is a beautiful day here in Tucson, Arizona, right at noon. So just give it a couple of minutes here. I'm just going to make sure everything is streaming properly. Yep, things are looking really good. Checking a couple more places here, making sure everybody is online. A few minutes here for everybody to get a chance to get connected into the broadcast. Yep, we are good to go there. All right. I'm just going to wait for some more people to get online here, and then we'll get started. Seeing people coming online now. If you guys would like to, there's a chat box on the right side of your screen there. Feel free to ask any questions in there. I may not answer them right away. I will save question times for when I request them, but feel free to put them in there because I will go back and look at that to answer any questions if you have a thought while we're going along here. If some people could just give me a yes in that chat box there so that I know my audio is coming through loud and clear, we will get started. Okay. Very good. All right. Yep. Sounds like I'm coming through loud and clear. So even though I love technology and I know I have it all set up right, I just want to make sure that everything is properly set up and people are hearing what I'm saying, because everybody has different computer systems, everybody has different setups. So yep, there. Thank you, Mark. Says yes. So I see a lot of people I know on here and some people that I don't know on here. Just going to shout out some names of people that I see on here. Glad to see Mark here, and John's here. Carla, Anthony, Carrie, Kenneth, you guys are all coming online, seeing some more names on here. So welcome, everybody. I am going to go ahead and get started here. We are 2 minutes past 12, and other people that jump in when they can certainly just come along. This will be recorded, and you will receive an email after the broadcast if you guys would like to rewatch this or go over any of the information again or share it with anybody else you know. Feel free to do so. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started right here. Again, my name is Michael Mansell. I live in Tucson, Arizona. I own a website development and graphic design company. My passion has been graphic design and website development for quite some time right now. And I've been blessed to set up a very, very successful online marketing and website development company. We specialize in building websites for small businesses and such, and I also do the sales pages that you might have seen for greenroomtrading.com. So without further ado, yes, hey John from Las Vegas, good to have you online too. We are going to get into this here. I'm going to give you a little background about myself. Some of you know me, some of you may not. So let me just share my screen here and we will get started. All right, there I am with my wife, Lauren. My wife and I, Lauren, live here in Tucson, Arizona. I was actually born and raised in the country of Japan, lived there until I was 18. That's where I got my height from. I stole it all from the Japanese people, and that's why they're so short. That's my corny joke of the day, and I'll stop right there. But my beautiful wife, Lauren, there, we love to travel. This was us in Florida just last week. We were out there visiting my side of the family and had a wonderful time in the sun and on the beach and at Disney World and all that good stuff. My wife, Lauren, and I, we got married 2 years ago next month in Kauai, the island of Kauai in Hawaii, and we have both been very blessed to own our own businesses, and my wife and I both work from home. I have my own office about a mile from my house for my website development company. But everything is kept very close to home, and we have the freedom to make our own schedule and travel when we want, and we are very blessed to do so. Our family consists of our 2 dogs. This is Sadie. Sadie is 12 years old today, so happy birthday, Sadie. She just turned 12 years old, and she is an absolute sweetheart. And then her little sister, Britt, is a bundle of energy and fun, but at the same time very, very mellow and sweet as well. So this is Britt, and we absolutely adore our pets. They're our little family, and we love on them and take great care of them because we love them so much. But that's our little family there. Our extended family, just to give you a view here, my side of the family here is quite large. I've got an older brother and younger sister that live on the East Coast, and they've got lots of grandchildren. For my parents, they're on the right. My parents still live in Japan. They've been over there for 30 years with their mission work that they have over there. And then my wife's side of the family, her parents, Dave and Julie, they both live here in Tucson, Arizona, actually about 3 miles from our house, and they're amazing people and love them to death. And then she's got a brother and his family that live out in San Antonio, Texas. So we're very much about our families and our friends, and we're very, very blessed with our families. So that gives you a little bit of background for who I am and my wife. My wife Lauren, her business is a jewelry company, and she is a distributor for Zapata Designs jewelry. So if you are ever wanting some high quality sterling silver jewelry, be sure to connect with her on Facebook. She will take really good care of you, whether you're a guy or a girl looking for some high quality .925 sterling silver jewelry. All right, let's get right into the Green Room Academy here, and I want to give you guys a little insight into what it is that I've been doing and share it with you, because I'm very excited about it. This is something that I've been doing for about 1.5 years now. I've been doing binary options trading with some friends on my own as well. It's been a great ride, to say the least, and there were some learning curves that I had, and I'm just so excited to kind of share this with other people in a capacity where I can plug you guys into a training room where you can avoid a lot of the pitfalls that I had to go through just to learn some of the stuff I had to learn the hard way. So that's why I'm bringing this Green Room Academy to you today, and explaining to you, giving you some proofs of income. I always like, numbers don't lie, and so I like to show numbers. So what you're going to see here today on this webinar, I'm going to keep it fairly short. I personally don't like very long, drawn-out webinars. I will open it up at the end for questions and answers, so feel free to stick around for that. But the purpose of this webinar is, one, just to give you an idea who I am and introduce myself to you, because I am a real person, and there's a lot of people on there that like to hide behind their computers, but I'm a real person, and just wanted to put myself out there for that. I also want to give you just a real quick example of what binary options trading is. So I'm not going to go into in-depth technical training on how to do binary options trading, but I want to show you how simple the actual trading process is, because a lot of people may think that it's this really complicated process of looking at tons of screens and tons of charts and a complicated building of a trade and options and all that, and it's not all that. It's very simple. If it was all that, quite frankly, I wouldn't have the time to invest into making the profits on this. So I want to show you that. I also want to show you some other people's results, because I like to give my own personal proof of what I've accomplished, but I also like to show you what other people, other everyday ordinary people that have never made money online before, people that have never traded binary options before, that are jumping in on their first day of training and starting to make profits. So I'll show you some examples of that. Stay tuned for that. And then I'm also going to show you inside the Green Room and what it is now, and the huge community that's already building there, that I'm just excited to plug anybody in that's willing to jump into the Green Room Academy and apply themselves and learn what we're all learning to make the profits that we're making. So I'm going to show you that as well. And then at the end, I will show you how to get started and join the Green Room for yourself. And for those that are interested, during this beta launch of the Green Room Academy, we are offering 100% commission referrals to anybody that joins the Green Room during this beta launch. So there's a nice little additional opportunity there if you want to make some referral fees. It's not an MLM, it's not a multi-level marketing thing or anything like that. I'm not opposed to those. I'm just saying it's not that. We do give out referral payments directly to your PayPal account for $100. So that's a nice little referral bonus to invite people that you know into the Green Room during this beta launch to make some additional money. And I've even had a couple of students that said that they really wanted to increase their account balance so that they could place larger trades, and they went out and referred a couple friends, got a few $100 more, put that into their broker account, and were able to start making larger trades. So that's a great way to increase your overall portfolio to get started in trading. So I'll explain that at the end as well for anybody that's interested, and tell you a little bit about that as well. So let's get right into this, and we will jump right into showing you what the green room is all about. So I'm going to share my screen here again. And okay, so first of all, I already mentioned this. A lot of people might think that binary options trading involves this kind of a setup where you've got multiple screens, multiple charts going on, and you got to focus on a ton of different things and having to be a serious multitasker to be able to place a trade. If you want to do this, feel free to do so. There's nothing wrong with this. This is just not my cup of tea, and it's not really what I'm interested in doing. So, but I know people that do this and they're successful at it, and that's great. But I personally might get a little bit of a headache looking at this many screens at once. So let me show you some income proof here. So this is my personal account over the last few weeks here. I opened up my account a little over 3 weeks ago now, and started trading, and I started out with $300. And I wanted to start out with $300 because I wanted to start out where most people would start out. I've been doing binary options trading before. I've got a couple different broker accounts that I have going on, but I want to show you one of them that I started trading on because I really wanted to prove that anybody could just jump in, start placing some trades based on the training that we give you, and making a profit. So here you see a few weeks of trading history, where all the green here are the trades that I won, and the reds are the ones that I lost. And I show you the losses too, because that's reality. Anytime you trade online, you have to accept a few losses. Now, if you're losing 50% of your trades, you're doing something wrong. But you will lose some trades, and the key is to not get discouraged because you lost a couple of trades. In any business that you do, you will have some wins and you will have some losses. Most people, unfortunately, stop at their losses, and they never push through. That's called, some people will call it a failure, sometimes people will call it, a roadblock. But in this case, just because you lost a trade doesn't mean that you failed in binary options trading. We actually teach you a method to recover your losses, and I'll show you some testimonials of people stating how they recover their losses. But it's okay to lose a trade now and then. But as you can see here, over the last few weeks, I've had an 84% win rate in my trading. And all the green are the ones I won, and all the red ones are the ones that I lost. But this is an actual screenshot of one of my broker accounts. So there's an example there. Here I wanted to show you the proof here. As you can see right here, and I'm going to zoom in on this right here. You can see, hopefully you guys can see this right here. $300 is what I initially deposited into this account to start trading with. So you can see there that I did start out with $300. And then this screenshot here, the next I'm going to show you, is what this account's current account balance is based on a few weeks of trading. So I started out with $300, and then this right here, I'm going to show you. This is I'm going to show you here. This is zoomed in. This is my same Boss Capital. There's my name up there, Michael. Its account, and if I come down here to the lower left-hand side of this, hopefully you guys can all see this here. I'll zoom in really closely here. This account balance now is at $3,223.98. So that's from $300 a few weeks ago. I started out and started trading and started getting my profits, my daily profits that I made off of my trading that I did. And so that's almost a $3,000 increase in my account balance in just a few weeks. And I will also remind you that a week of that I spent in Florida with my wife and my family, having a good time at Orlando and going to Disney World and stuff. I didn't trade during that period. I was too busy having fun. I did not trade that whole week. So this was really only after a couple of weeks of trading, my account balance is up almost $3,000. A lot of people's questions at this stage is, well, is that really your money? And the answer is absolutely. I could submit a withdrawal request to Boss Capital, my broker, right now and request a payout of $3,223.98, and they would send that right back to my Bank of America account. That is my money. So that's the beauty of this, is you can make your daily profits, trade when you have time based on the training that we teach you, make your profits doing the trading, and withdraw the money whenever you want to either fund a hobby, pay some bills, whatever it is, the reason you're motivated enough to do this, it's up to you to do with what you want to with the money. So that is an example of my account there. Now I'm going to show you some more examples of actual trades. Here's a trade I took last Friday. You can see the date right here. I'll zoom in on that. And they do it kind of backwards. They do the day first and then the month. So this is May 9th, last Friday. I took a trade and got a return of $1,020 in this one trade. Now you can see that I invested, my investment amount was $600. So I did put $600 in the trade. Now I will give you a disclaimer. When you're starting out, I don't recommend you take trades at this large dollar, because you don't want to blow your entire account on one trade. Remember, I will tell you, will lose a trade now and then. It's okay to lose a trade. But as you can see here, I placed this trade, my trade won, and my return was $1,020. You minus my $600 investment, I'll zoom in on that there, you minus my $600 investment, that was a return or a profit of $420. Hopefully that's making sense to everybody there. If you just give me a yes in the chat really quick if that makes sense to you. I invested $600 and my return, because my trade won, and this was over the course of 15 minutes, my trade won and I got a return of $1,020. So this is one example of one trade that I placed last week. Now I wouldn't have been so confident in placing this trade if I had not had the training that I received from the Green Room Academy. That was critical. This is the market is ever changing in the stock market. Things that worked a year ago may not work today. So the things that I learned a year ago, I don't apply today. I like to apply what the professionals are applying today. It's kind of like any business that you start out. You're not going to do the same business marketing tactics that were successful 5 years ago. You want to apply the marketing tactics that are successful today. And that's why it's so important to be a part of something like the Green Room Academy. Okay, very good. People are saying yes, that they're understanding this. Okay, now I want to continue on here with some more examples. These are actually from other students. Yeah, this is from another student here. We've got several wins here, as you can see. Anytime it's a zero, the trade was lost. So when you do lose a trade, you do lose your investment that you put into that trade. That's why you want to minimize your losses, obviously, because when you do invest, so if you invested $10 into a trade and you were wrong or you made a mistake on it, you do lose your investment. So you do want to be careful and apply yourself to the training that is inside the Green Room Academy. And we give you the simple safeguards to prevent yourself from losing money. This is Chuck. This is just from yesterday. He just posted this in the Green Room Academy yesterday. Went 2-0 today. Still Monday for me, and not a bad way to start the week. My patience was rewarded when I was very selective on the trades I took today. It seemed like a lot of fake outs and stop hunts, and we'll tell you what those mean in the Green Room Academy. But anyway, he says, I waited until I had 2 to 3 signals lined up before I pulled the trigger. $800 profit. Not bad for just 2 trades. And Chuck just got in here to the Green Room. And I also mentioned that he took this trade during the live training, because the live training is based on the live market. So you're free to take trades during the live market session based on the training that you're learning. So you get to apply what you're learning right on the spot. And I love that for students, because I learn that way, and so many other people learn that way, is if you can apply what you're learning immediately, there's a better chance that it will stick for you. Let me show you some more examples here. This was another one. This is kind of small. I'll zoom in here so you can see what he said here. Lamaria said, class was awesome. Again, this was just from yesterday. Class was awesome. Who makes money while they are learning? We do. 3-0. 3-0 means that he placed 3 trades and won 3 trades. That's how we call out our kind of our stats, just as kind of, you know, cheering on people. You'll see a 4-1 or a 8-1. That means that they won. The first number is how many they won, and the second number is how many they lost. So he won all 3 of his trades, and he placed this during the live trading session. And then you can see here, Rich says, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Glenn says, sweet, this is epic, awesome, so proud to be a part of this group. Greg says, of course, I chimed in there too, love learning while earning. So those are some more examples, and I could go on and on with all of these examples of people winning. Dana said, again, this was just yesterday, Dana said $484 made today, and here's her account showing, you know, that her overall profit for the day was $484. And just, I've got screenshot after screenshot of these are newbie student. Darren, for example, here, he just got in last week, and he it went 4-0 yesterday, and yesterday was the first day of the full-blown training session, and he jumped right in and won 4 trades, and he said his account is up 13% in one day. So he's gotten a 13% increase on his account balance in just one day off of 4 trades, and he's just starting out learning. So again, I could go on and on about all of the testimonials and what other people are saying about it, but let me get right into giving you an example or an insight into what the green room looks like. This here is an example of a live trading session, training and trading session. So as you can see here on this screenshot, this was yesterday, and this they were in there trading. So this is Monday evening, yesterday evening, and they're essentially talking you through exactly what the charts are showing, and they even teach you how to set up your chart in a very simplistic way that you can understand. And in this case, they were doing high and low signals. So right here it said you have this little call out here that says high, and they were teaching the students to look for this little label that says high, and that was an indicator based on a couple other factors that they teach to jump into the trade. And then here's another example of another high. This is showing you a little signal, and this is really how simple you can make it. There are several strategies that they will teach you, but if you just take just one of the strategies as an example for this high and low, there's also low signals, and just look for these signals that pop up in your chart that says high, and that's when you place a trade. That's how simple you can make this, and you can start making 100, 200, 500. There's students that are making $1,000 a day in profits trading the live stock market with binary options trading. So with that being said, I'm going to come over here to my trading account, and this is my account here, one of my accounts again that I have, and I just wanted to show you how simple the actual trading platform is, because this is another big question that I get asked, is how complicated is it to place a trade? Because some people have seen it, some people haven't seen it. There are lots of different methods and platforms to be used for trading. Binary options is, in my opinion, the simplest setup for placing trades, and I'll show you how simple it is. You have your charts here, you have your currency pairs, and we teach you how to trade currency pairs, and you have your time frame. So this is all you have to do. All you have to do is select a time frame for the trade. So you're going to say how long you're going to trade the trade for. You're going to select what currency pair you want to trade, and then you're going to select if you think that the price is going to go up, you would do a call. If you think the price is going to go down, you would do a put. And those are the trading terminology used in binary options trading, but you would say call or put. So in this case, if I wanted to do, say, a 2-minute trade, I would click on 2 minutes, and this means that within 2 minutes I think the price will be lower than the current market price of 1.37006. I want to do it on the Euro USD, which is this one right here, and I want to say that it's going to go down. I notice here your minimum trade is $10 and your maximum is $5,000. Of course, as new students, we want you to start at $10. So you would put in $10 right here, and when it's ready and when you see the signals line up on your chart that it's good to get into the trade, you would click buy. And then your trade would go on for 2 minutes. In this case, with a 70% return on this trade, if you called the trade correctly, you would get a return of $7. That's as complicated as it gets right there. That's the trade. So you would get a $7 return in 2 minutes for placing this trade if the market price was lower than the current market price, considering we said that we think that it's going to go down within the next 2 minutes. Of course, you can do higher amounts based on, you know, more training and learning more, but that's as complicated as it gets for the training session. Jose asks, is this recorded? Yes, Jose, I am recording this, and you will get an email after the live portion with a link to the recorded replay so that you can rewatch it. All right, so that's the trading platform. There's not much more I can tell you about this because that's how simple it was. I almost actually placed a trade here because based on my charts that I see right now, this probably would have won. And I did see that it did go down and it would have won. So in this case, I could have just gotten a profit of $7 if I hit the buy now button when it had been at the top there. And this is kind of what I like about this. We spend so much time clicking buy now on various products on Amazon and everywhere that we buy to get additional stuff that we want. In this case, when you click buy, you have the ability to get profit back, get money back for buying at the right time and calling in the right direction. So I'm not going to spend any more time on that. We do further training on the binary options trading platform, and we have recorded videos that you can jump in and start learning right away. But that's as complicated as it gets for the trading platform. So let me skip back over here. There we go. And I'm just going to open it up right now for a couple of questions initially here before I tell you guys how to get started. Well, actually, what I'll do is over in the pop-in section over on the right side, over by the chat, there's one that says pop-in. I'm going to go ahead and display the Get Started link. Anybody that is ready to get started right now, and I do this manually just so you know, it's a 3-step process that you go through on the next screen, and just follow those 3 steps to get started, and I'll put you into the green room. But just know that I do have to manually get you approved into the green room, so it will be a first come first serve in terms of me getting through the people that are requesting joining. So I'll go ahead and put that up there right now. If you click on pop in on the right hand side there, you will see where it says yes, I want to join the Green Room Academy. Just click the Get Started button and you can get in. But does anybody have questions at this stage before I go any further with the commission and referral program that we have currently set up for the beta launch? Okay, John asked, how long has the Green Room Academy been open? They actually first opened their doors early April, and they allowed a few of us to get in initially and invite a few people, and then they closed it down very quickly because it started to grow so fast. In the first couple weeks of them being open, they reached 700 members very quickly because this is something that a lot of people have been waiting for. So that's something that they opened up and they closed it down. And they just reopened it for new members last Wednesday, and they may close it again. They don't want this to get too huge. They want to make it manageable and be able to handle all the students that they have coming in. So currently, the enrollment process is open, and they're keeping it open. We don't know how long they're going to keep it open, but it's currently open for new members. Carla asked, is there any signal service in this? And I think what Carla's asking there, and I've been a part of a lot of signal services. Here's the beauty of this. Monday through Thursday, they do specifically training on live, it's live training. So Monday through Thursday, and they're recorded. In fact, if you guys join the Green Room today, the first recording of yesterday's training is already live. So you could go and see what people watched yesterday after you join the Green Room Academy. You can go and see what the training was like yesterday and get immediate training, which is really beautiful for the timing of you guys today. But if not, they will have another live training session this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time where they train on the live market. So to answer Carla's question about is there any signal service, meaning do they tell you what to trade and when to trade? They do, in the sense that they show you on the live charts, look, here is a trade setting up. If this currency pair, say the Euro USD, reaches this line here on your charts, that's a good indication that the currency pair is going to go the other way, and it would be a great 15-minute trade. So by hearing that, you know, hey, here's a trade setting up. Then you go over to your broker account, you set up the Euro USD, you set it up that it's going to go down, which is a put, and when you see it reach that level based on the live training that you're getting, place the trade. Make the profit during the training. And that's what I showed you those testimonials were people that were making the profits during the training. So you absolutely do get signals during the live training. Jose, no, this is me live right now. This is not a replay. There's just a little bit of a delay in the chats coming through and me answering them. So if you do ask a question, I will get to them. But yeah, Jose, this is live. This is not a replay. So that's to give you an answer to that. You do get, and then Friday is dedicated. Actually, they do give you signals. They will sit there and you get to kind of look over their shoulders that they're trading and they're placing trades, and you can place trades right along with them and learn from the pros by seeing what they're what they're setting up on. They will not tell you, because that's not legal to tell you exactly what to trade and how much to trade. But you can look over their shoulders and watch them as they're trading in a room. And so we've got, it's exciting. We've got 600 to 800 people in a room together, all winning together and all placing trades, and it's really exciting and it's fun. Not to mention we're making money. So that's certainly not a bad thing either. Carla asked, what time is the live trading session? The live trading sessions right now are at 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's U.S. Eastern time. And to give you insight into, I had some people yesterday ask me, is this just a United States thing? I've got people all over the world that are already trading with us. I've got people in the UK. I've got people in the Philippines. I've got people in Australia. I've got someone in Mexico who just signed up this morning to get started. A good buddy of mine is overseas watching this right now, and he's going to be living in Thailand soon, and he's going to be trading from there. So this is not just a United States thing. You can trade wherever you are at in the world, and we have two different broker accounts that we recommend to set up with. One allows international accounts, and one is a U.S. based only account. But we give you all that training within the green room. So I'm going to go ahead and put up on the screen here. You guys have the link to get started right now. I'm going to. It looks. Davis is from Ireland, so I've even got somebody in Ireland now, because he's up and running already. So the people are coming from all over the world for this training. It's really incredible, and I'm really excited about the opportunity that we are providing to so many people across the world. I'm going to go ahead and put this screen up right here. This is the links that you guys need to know to get started right now. I will continue to answer some questions here, but I'm going to jump over into just telling you guys very briefly about the 100% commissions that you guys can get for referring people into the green room. Carla asked, can I pay by Skrill? If you have a credit card, you can pay through PayPal still. I'm not familiar with Skrill, actually. I'm going to put in the chat here my personal Facebook account. Send me a friend request, because I'm going to need to get connected with you to add you to the private Facebook, Green Room Facebook account anyway. So I'm going to put my link in here. So go to this link. Oops, I don't think something about it didn't take. Yeah, that's not me. Disregard that last one that I just posted in there. Something didn't take about it. There we go. That's the right link. Yeah, Carla, I can work with you to to get you set up. So just send me a message, Carla, and I will help get you set up in the Green Room Academy, and I'll find a different method for you to make payment if you can to use PayPal. But for everybody else, you can go to the you can go to greenroomtrading.com, and Jose asked a question: does the Boss Capital require a $1,000 deposit? No, the minimum deposit for Boss Capital and G Options is only $200. So you only need $200 to get started. So let me tell you that too. I guess I didn't really explain that. The price to get started is $99.95. So $99.95 gives you your admission into the Green Room. So you get into the Green Room for $99.95, and that will carry you through to the official launch for the first month. So that's the beauty, is right now it's just a one-time fee of $99.95 until they actually launch their new website, and then you will still get the first month for free after they launch the new website. So you won't start paying the monthly $99.95 a month until after the first month that the new website has been launched. So that's a really good deal to get in now, because you're going to save yourself about $100 to get in now. So it's $99.95 to join the Green Room Academy, and then you're going to need a minimum of $200 to fund your broker account with either G Options or Boss Capital. And let me show you over here really quickly. If you go to the Green Room, go to greenroomtrading.com, you're going to see this page right here. And this page is where I've got a ton of more proof and more videos and stuff that you can take a look at. But just put your name and email in here and say secure my spot, and that will take you over to oops, if I spell it right here, that will take you over to this page where this is join.greenroomtrading.com, and this shows you the simple 3 steps that you need to go through to get your to enroll into the Green Room Trading private Facebook group. You just pay the $99.95. Then you do set up an affiliate account. That's so that you can refer other people to the Green Room and make the 100% commissions. And then right here it states, $200 minimum deposit for Boss Capital or $200 minimum deposit for G Options. Either one of these is fine for you guys. The G Options allows international accounts. The Boss Capital only allows U.S. accounts, and I'll change the verbiage on that to state that that accepts international as well. Taylor asked, so do they call live signals or not? I'd answer this previous, Taylor, but I'll state it again here for you guys. They do call out live signals on Fridays, but Monday through Thursday is really dedicated to training. But the students are very smart, and because they're training on live, markets, they're essentially calling out signals during those training sessions. So that's the beauty of those training sessions, is they're teaching you what to look for on the charts, but you can also place trades on your own in your own broker accounts based on them saying in the training, because they'll say like, oh, here, look, there's a trade setting up. This is an excellent time to get into this trade for a put. Place a trade. I mean, I see that all day long where the students are saying, yay, we, up $300 when I was just learning. And so that's the beauty of not only you get to learn, but you also get to know when to get into the trades during the learning process. Carla asked, can I use my own broker? You can use your own broker. We highly recommend you using and setting up a new Boss or a G Options account through those links that we have set up, because those are really tailored to the training that we give you. But I do have some students that are trading with their existing binary options accounts and are having success as well. So again, just communicate that with me on Facebook, and I'll make sure that you can still get into the Green Room Academy if you have your own broker account already. Let's see. If somebody else invited you to this webinar, be sure to get back to them. So if somebody else invited you to the webinar, be sure to get back to them. I did have a lot of other people that were coming on this webinar today. So if somebody else invited you to this, don't use my links that I posted. Get back to the person that originally invited you to this webinar so that you can get signed up with them, because it is important for you to get started with the person that invited you to this webinar. So I'm just putting my links up here because I invited, of course, a ton of people that I know to this webinar that I put on here. So again, that's the sign-up process. Now I'm going to go over and show you what you get for signing up with me, because I got a couple of bonuses for you guys for signing up with me. And if you're referred by somebody else, they will certainly help you out as well. I just offer a few extra things to the people that sign up with me. One of them is everybody that signs up with me, I will give you your own sign-up page like I made here. Of course, I'm a website developer, so I can kind of make these in my sleep. I will make you one of these pages as well so that you can easily refer people to the Green Room Academy on your own. So I will give you this. This other people are paying. I normally charge $200 to $500 for a full-blown, sales page like this, but I will give that to you for free for signing up with me. The other thing that I will give you is I have my own personal strategy that's working really, really well, that I've known for a while now, that is working really, really well. And I've done up a video. It's a simple 5-minute, almost 6-minute video that teaches you this simple strategy that you can start trading right away. I will also give this to you for signing up with me today. So these are just some freebies that I'm giving to you. Other people have paid as much as $2,500 for a strategy like this to learn, and I've recorded a video to explain that to you. So in conclusion here, I just wanted to go over the beta launch 100% commission. So you don't have to do this to make the money, obviously. This is just an extra perk. I had a friend ask me last week, he said, hey, if you're making so much money trading, why are you working so hard to refer others into the Green Room? And that's an excellent question. My answer to that question is, one, I want to share this. There's no reason keeping this secret. I mean, the market is out there. There's plenty of money in the market. There's no reason why all my friends and family shouldn't be jumping in and making profits just like my wife and I are. So I definitely want to share it for that reason. But there is also currently, during the beta launch, a $100 referral fee to anybody you refer into the Green Room. Why not make that additional income? When I can make a few $1,000s trading the binary options, and then also add an extra $1,000 in referring some of my friends in, why wouldn't I do that? And why wouldn't you do that? So that's just something that I want to share with you as well, that we are giving out $100 referral fees, and that's directly to your PayPal account. So it's actually $99.95, but I just put in $100 there. People give you $100, and then we give you the instructions on how to get them into the Green Room Academy. So it's amazing. I mean, this is unheard of, that a company like the Green Room Academy is giving out $100 for every referral that is brought to the Green Room Academy right now. So it's a great opportunity for you to jump in and refer a few of your friends. And hey, if you sign up for $100 today and refer just one person, just one person, your enrollment is covered. So that's kind of a no-brainer right there, is to get in today and then refer at least one of your friends into the Green Room as well and get them started. Help them out. They'll thank you later for getting it as well. So be sure to join today. And again, if somebody else referred you to this webinar, be sure to go back to them and ask how to get started. They will help get you started into the Green Room Academy. But if you're referred by me and you found this webinar based on my invite to you, be sure to go to join.greenroomtrading.com and you guys can get started today. So that's it. If I don't see any other questions here, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this webinar and start processing the enrollments that I've already started getting here into the Green Room. So don't forget, I am giving the 2 bonuses. You will get a free sales page to refer your friends to help you earn those 100% commissions. And I will also give you my personal 6-minute video training on my own personal strategy that that I use, which has one of my most highest percentage of win rates on it. So I appreciate everybody being on here. You will get a link in your email after this webinar with the recorded replay if you want to watch this over again, or if you're talking to one of your friends about the Green Room Academy because you want to refer them in, feel free to use that link and send people to this. Just be sure to let them know to come back to you to sign up. Don't have them sign up through my links. But I appreciate everybody being here today. We had a really good turnout, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the Green Room Academy and seeing your testimonials and your results as well. Talk to you guys soon.